Hey y'all, Happy New Year's from Faith Kelly and Caswyn Moon. It's been a few days, and you're probably watching this like maybe an hour or two, the last few hours of 2024, or at some point on actual New Year's Day. We've just been kind of busy this week, so we have a whole bunch to catch up on, and we just wanted to make one more video in the year 2024. Thank you guys, thank you all so much for making this a very, very, very cool year. It's kind of, I think one of my favorite days of a year is always the last day of the year, because you really kind of go, whoa.
It's a wrap up.
It is a wrap up, and I don't know how deep we're going to get into wrapping up, because I do have some really great footage from some of the open mics that went down this week. But man, like what a lot went down, man. Like we went to Florida at the beginning of the year.
And
we found that original Moog factory in like February last year, back when we played Garrett Brewing Company.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like we start looking back, like even like 10-12 months ago. Wow, it's just, thank you guys for watching this journey, and coming out to the shows and coming out to the open mics, and subscribing if you are, and if you're not and you're watching this, please do, because it's cool if you do that. It helps. And just yeah, man, we did Florida. We went to freaking, man, I can't, it's like so much went down, I can barely remember it all.
went to Arizona.
We went to Arizona. Well, we did two trips to Maine.
Went to Kansas and Oklahoma.
No, 2 trips to Massachusetts, 1 trip to Maine. Man, a trip to Minot. Holy crap, dude. We just got back from Arizona, and Abaddon's Pit came out. The movie that I got to be a cult leader. I don't think it's a cult, because it was the character I played.
You
but
play a cannibal in a rock in a black metal band.
Yeah, the Black Dahlia Murders. If you haven't watched that, we released a new music video. The album has been recorded for Halfway Decent. It didn't drop the way I wanted it to, but it will drop the way the universe wants it to, and that's how we roll over here at the old Couple of Wanderers. Man, we went vertical. We went from vertical to horizontal. Our videos.
Horizontal.
And then we dropped off Instagram as far as these big long videos go. So now, if you're watching us here on YouTube, thank you guys. I'm excited for 2025, man. It's right now it's 8:32. There's so much going on in the Catskills. If I get this video uploaded and you're sitting at home and you're like, oh, what should I go do tonight? There's just so much going on. Sarah's got a killer party going on at the Dale. I know the Old Foundation has stuff going on. I know
Cap Frank's probably got some things going down.
Yeah, and I think Eamon's playing Old Foundation and the Dale.
Yeah, he's doing Old Foundation and the Dale. So Eamon's gonna be busy.
We were gonna try to make it out to something tonight, but we had to drive out to Ithaca today, and we're back home now, and we said, you know what?
I'm chilling with the cat, dude.
Tonight is for us and the cat, and reflecting, so that we can recharge and get ready to rock 2025. Still alive, man. So with that, very, very exciting things are kind of happening right off the bat. We did the Faith and Christmas thing. We did some family time. That's kind of why we took a few days. And we'll catch you up on what we did do, to just kind of be present with our home life. But tomorrow is New Year's Day, and then Thursday will be the first open mic of the year at the Dale. And at the first open mic for us, like the open mic at the Catskill Brewery the other day was the last open mic, and it was so freaking good. We'll talk about that in a minute. But so Thursday we'll be at the Dale, and just, it's, come on out, guys. Let's kick off the new year. Let's make some music. It'll be a really fun time. And then Friday we actually have off. Knock on van.
So far.
We have off, but we're gonna be preparing, because Saturday we have our first show ever in Stroudsburg, Pennsylvania, East Stroudsburg, and it's at the Derailed Tap House, and we never played there before. It's going to be fun. It's going to kick off tour. So yeah, our first show of the year is in Stroudsburg, East Stroudsburg.
I'm home after that.
Huh?
We might come home after that.
We might. Well, we were going to go to Greenville, but just sometimes things get shifted around, and that's perfect. Like we say, I'm kind of like, as far as the intentions of booking shows in 2025. I'm gonna let the universe do it. It's like when the show is presented, we'll build something around it. We'll make something happen out of it. As far as like touring goes, which we have some really fun stuff cooking already.
Kenny hooked up our van.
Kenny, thank you again. That's something else we took care of. We had a pretty big oil leak, which is honestly, for 240,000 miles on a van.
You know, and like the thing is Kenny and Andy look at me and they go, "It's no big deal, man. It was just a gasket."
Yeah, they're an honest mechanic, man.
Yeah,
so thank you guys for watching our back.
Kenny, Russ, and Andy.
We always go out hitting the road after they've like checked it out, going, all right, I feel safe. You know what I mean? Like it's a.
Well, it's nice to have a mechanic that you feel like they don't want you to go out on the road unsafe.
Yeah.
Because I've had mechanics in the past that didn't care about my safety.
Oh no, they didn't.
You know, they just took my
It's
money.
like they wanted us to fail.
I know everybody has a hard luck story like with anything, but you know, my last mechanic experience was very.
Well, our last two before Kenny.
Yeah, it was very sad. And then all of a sudden we got Kenny, and it was just like, wow, man.
Well, the thing is, it wasn't all of a sudden. I think there was just a lot of stuff going on, and we cheated. We cheated him. It wasn't a good idea.
We just got to keep Kenny healthy and around.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because he keeps us on the road.
Yeah, he really does. So thank you, Kenny. We wouldn't be going back to Florida without you, man. And we have AC this time.
Yeah, I know.
We didn't have AC last Florida trip, which wasn't that bad, but it was. I can't. After we got the AC
Maybe
this
I'll
year,
have him check it before we leave.
Yeah. The AC. It's not going to be that cold. It's January in Florida. I mean, I'm hoping it gets hot. But I don't know. It's we've never been on tour in January anywhere. So this year, one of the kind of intentions and thoughts I had with touring was like, oh, what if we did all the opposite all the opposite months than we usually do? So like we usually go out to Florida in like March or February, and then we go out west in like late August, September, and then November. So we're like, what if we did all the opposite months? So like January, April. And then, I don't know. We're working on, we're still forecasting that far into the rock and roll almanac of 2025. But yeah, man. So Stroudsburg is happening. We're definitely got the Soul Bar on Tuesday, and then Owenda on the 8th. Super excited for that. And then we have a day off to get to Florida, where we go back to Tampa, New World Beer Garden. And then we are going to Key Largo for the first time ever. And super excited. We have some stuff in the works with a really cool hotel and bar. We can't really announce it yet. But we might have a last minute update to this already really fun weekend. And I'm just excited because it's not Key West, but it is the beginning of the Keys. From my understanding, I might be totally wrong with this, but I'm really excited just to kind of get down there, and maybe we can drive out and see a little Key West in the day, or we'll just go exploring. I don't know. Have any of y'all been to Key Largo? What do we expect? Have you been to Key Largo?
Never.
I never even been to Miami. Speaking of which, we're playing a show. It's a showcase, so it's like a 6-song showcase. So we'll each play 3 songs out at the Luna Star Bar in North Miami. So we will actually be getting to Miami on this trip too, kind of North Miami. So we'll see what that's about. And then yeah, just really, really excited. It's going to be hopefully a little bit of a tourcation. We can get some beach time in with the wildness of the year. Recharge a little bit to go back on out to Bisbee in April. So, guys, we got some fun stuff that we're working on behind the scenes to, keep this rock rolling on. But just you guys watching these silly videos and subscribing and telling your friends about shows in places that they live if we're coming to town, it means a lot, and it helps a lot. So, and also if you are interested in supporting the journey at all, we do have a little blurb thing where we do like a shout out video to you that we usually run it when we're on tour. So if you want to like buy us a gallon of gas. You can become a patron member for $3 a month, or like, it's just stupid kind of things. We've had people buy us funny hotel rooms, and we do food reviews, and we often have a little shot of tequila for Lori, something like that. um,
I'll have a
so
shot of tequila at Tequila Argo for Lori Ray.
oh, I'll do that no matter what,
Yeah.
Lori. I had such a good time with you the other night at Nick's party. I'm gonna do it anyways. I don't want anything from you. Just your love as well, is enough. So it's gonna be a fun one. But if you want to support, just follow this little page thingy. I do always live stream. Excuse me. I do always live stream my sets from my Instagram page, and then that always has like different content than what's going on over here. So with that, you can check out my Patreon, a couple of Wanderers Patrons, just letting you know that it's out there, because some people don't know, and I figured why not try it? Why not go to Minot? We do got to figure out when to get to Minot next year.
Yeah, we got to get out there. I'm thinking June.
June.
Yeah, I was talking to Rue, you know.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'd like to get up to Idaho and Montana.
A little earlier
like,
this time.
Yeah,
Like, we always go at the end of the season.
Yeah, or like, you know.
I think in July.
Maybe, yeah, even July or August. But
we
can make Minot part of that northern trip.
Yeah. Well, man, I got a big piece.
I'd like to go play some music in Rue's hometown.
Yeah.
Maybe we can get him as a local opener.
That'd be sick.
You know?
Oh, like, well, okay, so speaking of Rue and the future and everything.
Yeah, it was nice to see Rue and Holly last night. You know, it's a treat when they make it out here, because I know they're from very far away. They're very busy. So when they take a night and they come and hang out with us, it's always like super cool to see them both.
Yeah. It's like a heart connection, you know what I mean? Like,
I just love his music, man. I love his voice. I love the way he plays. He just, it's like, I love that time capsule music, man.
Well, it was something about, he was saying that he's a rancher, and he likes to, he was writing music about being on the ranch and being in those fields, and it really reminded me of driving around out there. So
Captured it.
It's a teleportation type of music. So with that, last night was the last open mic at the Catskill Brewery, and a whole bunch of friends came out. It was an incredibly magical experience. So here's a little bit of what went down last night, the last open mic of 2024 at the Catskill Brewery.
So She's doing it again.
I wanna drive down to Tennessee where I remember you and me, lost in the smoke that clings to the valley, and all our traveling, all our scattering, we've been unraveling, dancing in the shadows, breaking patterns in reality that comes down shattering. Felt your presence linger in some distant dream, but I woke up, it seems. Hold on tight, keep reliving this life till we get it right.
It's a feeling of pride that comes from within, radiating outwards for all to see. I stand tall before you, a flamboyant tree. My Puerto Rican identity, even my strong trunk, deep roots, vibrant red leaves. Unapologetic in my ability to stand apart, son of my own saying before you. Whether just like a rockero, cocoro, a houser, a hip-hop, and a soldier, businessman, college student, or just take off my clothes and be butt naked, I could stand here, look you all in the eyes, and tell you that this is Puerto Rican. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter where I'm at, who I'm from. I always be authentic, the two-sided coin. Redheaded jibarito from New York, with ingredients from both sides of the Atlantic, with a whole lot of love to go around. Ay, bendito. My name is El Gringuito, also known as the ginger bad boy of the New Rican politics movement. And if you guys feel it's gonna get a little wepa! All right, man. It feels good to be back up here in Catskill Brewery.
But they really just like the Star Wars prequels. It's new shit. It's terrible. People black. It's incredible. I got script. I'm credible. And vaginas is edible. Yeah, and I jam like Illa. When it comes to rap, I am the vanilla killer. Yeah, and I jam like Illa. When it comes to rap, I am the vanilla killer. My MC stands microphone conqueror. I get more head than a goddamn yarmulke. I got laid every day last Hanukkah with a Jewish girl. Her name was Veronica. Smoke blunts when I'm on the toilet. When I get a blow, I do enjoy it. Give me a microphone, I'll play, stick it in some pussy, fucking destroy it. When I see a lady, I'm thinking smooth. Say, hey baby, then I make my move. I talk romance for a chance to get into her pants, to have an epic reproductive dance. I get money. Just for talking funny, so I can pay.
Push yourself, I will too. Push yourself, I will too. Out this second in the middle of your chest. That's feeling energy in your ribcage glowing. That's your light to keep going. Be here now to feel it showing. All the ways you'll be knowing.
Okay, so that's a little bit of what happened last night at the Catskill Brewery, and it was cool because it was a potluck, and between Masha and the hummus, I was gonna make. I've been trying to experiment with these peanut butter cookies, and I finally got a batch of cookies to come out well, and I wanted to make them for this potluck, but we were running short on time because the van was at the mechanic. So I got home and I was like, oh, I can whip up some hummus. So we whipped up the hummus, and I'm happy that, man, it was a snacktastic rock and roll time, and just really grateful, man. Yeah, just thank you guys, all of y'all, for coming out. And then there was Nick's party. Oh, wow, that was ghostly. Wait. And then there was Nick's party. Usually it's the Boxing Day party. Boxing Day, for anyone who may not know, I didn't know right away, is the holiday after Christmas, right? It's like when you're returning everything.
Something like that.
So
I
Boxing
like
Day,
getting rid of all the box. I don't know what I think it's
getting
like
rid of all the boxes.
Yeah, getting rid of all the like wrappings and boxes. I don't know. I guess it's
Maybe
something to do with that.
leftovers too.
Yeah.
So we had it on Saturday night, and it's always just a really wonderful party. If you ever get a chance, um, if you have like a big party and you want to bring them to the Catskills, the Kenosha Schoolhouse is actually an Airbnb, and you can rent this place. And there's also a really great music studio too, which you'll see here in the videos. But I did get some clips and footage of what went down at this Boxing Day, 2 days later, party at Nick's house. And also, guys, just thank you so much for welcoming the boys and making them feel like rock stars. It was such a it was a really cool heartwarming night. So here's a little bit of what went down at the Kenosha Schoolhouse holiday open mic Boxing Day party with Nick.
Just keep that girl happy, and your life won't be rough like the Wayne County road. And your life won't be rough like the Wayne County road. So I'll get the big star, if we get it out, we're gonna do it anyway. Even if it doesn't pay, every day I wake up, humming a song. I don't need to go around, I can stay home and make a love song. I love to myself. If there's something you wanna hear, go sing it for yourself. There's something you want to bring it up to a plan. Trying to stay from that to take it over. Like your reservation, like you're a busy tour. Come and get utility, you know, it's just a whore. Lots of times it's brilliant, you think that's what you want. So you know, you said they say it's easy like a car. Find a better reason, but kick it out of town. Everybody's staring and it's bringing a bit of everything. This is the best party of the year, you know. I'm crazy for your witch nose, baby, and I want you to be my lady. I want you to be my lady. Queef my children out, Chelsea, my I fell for you at the sight of an queef my children out, Chelsea, my baby boo, you got a bang nose, you got elfin ears, and you can hear for years, and I want to sniff your rear. The way they always do when you're riding 16 hours and there's nothing else to do, and you don't feel much like riding, you just wish the trip was through.
Wow, it just started recording on its own. Spooky. So guys, with that, we're gonna wrap this video up and get it posted, so maybe it can actually be released as the last video in 2024 from us couple of wanderers. I had a trippy moment last night, Kaz, at open mic. I was in the bathroom at the Catskill Brewery, and I don't know if y'all have ever used the bathroom at the Catskill Brewery, but they have these maps, right? These maps of America, and I've stared at these maps over the years doing the open mics there, going, we could do this, and I love staring at these maps. But what I noticed was this shirt was from our very first tour, and I thought it was trippy, man, the Wild West tour. And it was the first time I drew the ghost and the witch walking hand in hand, and they've kind of changed over the years. But it said 2022, and I was like, holy crap, dude, tomorrow's 2025. That's freaking nuts. So what a cool, wild journey it's been, and just hope we can continue on and on. And even as it evolves and takes different changes and new events and new music and all sorts of things go down, just grateful for every moment. Thank y'all. So
It was a good year.
Tomorrow, it was a good year, man. Holy crap. How about that? Wait a minute. Before we go into this little spiel, not tomorrow, but when you're watching this, it's probably New Year's Day. Tomorrow, Thursday, is open mic of the Dale, and we'd love to see you out there. Last Thursday, I was very in the moment, but I did get a really cool clip of Eric the bartender playing some music. So, to lure you out to the Thursday open mic, here's a little clip of what went down at Thursday's open mic night, which was just magical, but very, I don't know, present.
I need to find a quiet place. I need to find a quiet place. Arcing angels, broken mind, and a stranger, broken eye. 7 o'clock, nobody knows my name.
All right, guys, I'm hanging on to this year over here. Dude, how about, like, when I sit back and I look at the year, I think about July 4th at Butternut Grove Campground. Jaguar Dini comes up and, just freaking slays it. Tiger Boy was there. We all went swimming in the Delaware River at like midnight. The freaking final Spaz Fest.
It was a good time.
It was crazy.
The final Spaz Fest. We'll see.
Final Spaz. We'll see about that, Jeff.
Jeff.
And freaking, that's the light. I'm getting the lights cued on me. Just like I was thinking about the Too Short to Suck Film Festival. That was and these all have little videos made on them too. So
maybe we better get those snow tires for a leave. Check that out.
Probable Frost of Free. Dang it. Oh no, that's when we're gonna be in Orlando. Guys, this Florida tour is gonna be something interesting.
We just made it past the line.
Oh no, dude. It's gonna be interesting. I don't know what's gonna happen. It might be colder than previous Florida times, but it's gonna be an adventure no matter what. Also, just before we go, in reflection, thank you, Calicoon, for making the fucking faith in Christmas. It's like a thing about kid music. Thank you for making that magical. And freaking Clown Daddy Dreams of Wandering. Just something like when I have that blip of what went down this year in my brain, these are just some of the things that I ponder. Freaking that whole weekend in Minot, the whole weekend in Bisbee, all last weekend in Florida. Speaking of Florida, we're gonna go ready to go. We love y'all. Have a very happy New Year's. Thank you for being on this ride with us. And We hope you catch a lot of really awesome local music and make a lot of art, or take in a lot of art and rock whatever the heck you're doing in the year 2025. Love y'all.